Okay, so let us see question 15. So when we see question 15, we want to expand something. So we see the powers first. Power is 3 over 2. It's not positive integers. Means we're going to use formula type 2. So let us refresh type 2 formula. So type 2 formula when n is not positive integers. So from here, we have three things to take alert. First is power. Power is not positive integers. Second, in front here must be 1. In front here must be 1. So we have to simplify our expression binomial until here we got 1. Then only we can find out what we're going to expand here. So this is the things we want to expand here. And then from here, we take this thing, we're going to make it validity. We put in modulus less than 1, then we can know what's the value of x, which is valid. Okay, so for our questions here, so obviously, first n is equals to 3 over 2. This is type 2 formula. It is fulfilled. But problem is, in front here is 4. In front here is not 1. So how we going to simplify this? How we change these questions? How do we change the pattern of these questions? Okay, so we write our title here. Our title is 4 plus 3x power of 3 over 2. If I want to get 1, at the beginning here, at the starting here, I have to factorize out 4. So when I factorize, yes, okay. So we continue. So when this, the first thing here is not 4, it's not 1, it's 4. What can we do? We want to get 1. We want to get 1. So we have to factorize it out. So when I take up this 4, when I factorize it out, it have to divide by 3 over 2. It have to power to 3 over 2. Then only I can factorize it out. So it is same meaning like in a cert, like cert 2 times cert 3. So I can factorize it out, cert 2, cert 3. So if like that, macam ni, 3 tambah X. So konsepnya, when you want to factorize it out, konsep dia ialah macam 2 darab 3 tambah X. Mereka dalam bumbung yang sama, maka saya boleh factorize cert 2 keluar and then cert 3 tambah X macam ni. Dapatlah 3 tambah X kuasa 1 per 2. So bila saya nak keluarkan daripada bumbung, maksudnya this 4 also bringing the same power. Okay, so you have to be careful. Kita bukan jenis tarik 4 keluar je. So bila kita keluarkan daripada 4 tu, punca tu dia akan ikut. Punca kuasa 3, punca 2. Punca kuasa 2, kuasa 3. Power of 3 over 2. So the power you will bring it along. Bring it also. So they will factorize it out. So after we factorize it out, then we have to see what happened inside the bracket. When we take out 4, means we divide it by 4. We divide it by 4, you get 1. So this 3x, we divide it by 4, you will get 3 over 4x. So this is how we simplify it. Okay, so after we factorize, we have to simplify. We press calculator. What is the power of 3 and root 2 for this 4?
8.
Yes, 8. Okay, so that is our simplified form. Bentuk yang paling ringkas sekali. So yang mana terlibat dalam kembangan, kurungan ini yang terlibat dalam kembangan. Yang 8 ni kita biarlah dia koefisien di depan. So after we rearrange it, then only we can see what's the interval of this as a binomial which is valid. So our concept here, when you want to find validity, we have to find out what is apa yang kita kembang sini. Apa yang kita kembang sini, kita masuk dalam modulus less than 1, then kita carilah interval x2, itulah validity. So apa yang kita kembang di sini is 3 over 4. Because we already fulfill the characteristic, power is okay. in front here is 1, so means the leaving part is this positive 3 over 6 is the things we want to expand. So in order to find this validity, I have to put this in modulus and less than 1. So it must be like that because this is the formula the to finding the validity. So it will come back to topic 2. Topic 2 modulus less than. How we going to simplify our topic 2 modulus less than? This is a simple x concept. Normally in validity we'll get simple x concept. How we simplify? How we open this modulus? We just add another part. Negative 1 less than this. Then less than 1. Then we can simplify our x. So for here, we will put negative 1. So we open the modulus. No more modulus. It will become this pattern, less than 1, adding another negative part, then we simplify our x. So how we simplify our x? We will move out this constant. This value we will times 4 divide by 3. So here become 4 over 3. Same at this side also. Move up times 4 divide by 3. So it becomes negative 4 over 3. So this is how we find validity. Means that for this expansion, later I want to substitute the value of x. My value of x must be in this range. I cannot simply take one value and then I substitute, cannot. I must make sure our x is in validity, then that x value only can substitute in this expansion. It only can valid for this expansion. Or not, it cannot. It will make your expansion wrong. Okay, so we continue. So we see which one. This is 2 marks, right? So our first mark will be our concept. This is the concept how we simplify our form. From the first part, which is not 1, how we simplify until 1. So this is one concept here. And then when we go to validity, they say state the interval of x. We simplify our validity, the things we want to expand here, we get to this answer. Then only we can continue to our question B. So use this, and expand. Now we're going to expand. Means now we're going to expand out all these terms. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, and so on. How many terms they want? They said up to x power 3. So we will present the expansion up to x power 3. After that, we're not going to do that. So first of all, when we want to do our expansion, we must write it clearly. What is our title at left hand side, and then what is our expansion at right hand side. So for this is the form that is not suitable for our expansion. This is the latest form you are going to use. So therefore, my title will start with 8, 1 plus 3 over 4. Use the latest form. Use the bentuk yang boleh dikembang. Jangan guna bentuk yang tak boleh dikembang. Guna bentuk yang boleh dikembang dan kita start. So number 8 at the front. So number 8 is not in expansion. Number 8 just a coefficient in front here. Just a kali di depan. So kita akan mula kembangkan untuk ini. Dengan formula ini. 1 n benda yang kembang, n tolak 1, 2 factorial, kembang. Okay, so we write out the formula. 1 plus n is 3 over 2. The things we want to expand is 3 over 4x. So this is first term, second term, continue. And 3 over 2 minus 1, 2 factorial. So dah ada dua benda, 3 over 4x will power of 2. So here just power of 2. Not enough yet. Question said we have to expand up to power of 3. So we continue. Minus 1, minus 2, 3 factorial, then 3 over 4x power of 3. Then at the back here we put dot. So means that in the concept means that actually they still have 4 factorial power of 4, 5 factorial or power of 5. We still have, but for our question we no need show until power of 4, power of 5. Our question just show until power of 3. So we will follow the needs from the questions. They said power 2, then power 2. They said power 3, then power 3. So give enough. Don't give more. Just enough, then it's fine. Then we'll use calculator. We use calculator to help us to find out what's the value is, what's the value for this, what's the value for this. So dot 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 dot. So after you finish this, pressing this calculator for this expansion, we have to expand fully. Our 8 also have to expand in. You have to time in our 8. So I have a mistake here. I need to correct. This denominator is wrong. So this denominator is 1024. So here we'll get 128. Okay, so we see what is important concept here. Our important concept here, the first concept is about using our formula. We see how you use your and then how we see how you expand the things. We see, are you using this to expand? And then is it you using n minus 1, n minus 2, 3 factorial? So if everything correct, we will award you another marks. Then you have to know if 8 is not involved in the expansion. When you want to simplify, we have to expand it out. So here another concept of expand to get to the final answer. So this is what is mean by the question expand. So kembanglah sehabis-habisnya. Then kita akan dapat kembangan daripada soalan ni, dapatlah kembangan hasil dia. So once you get this kembangan hasil dia, we'll move to question C. So they said by using appropriate x, so we have to find out what is our x value in order to evaluate 5 to the power of 3 over 2. So you will notice that the value you want to find here, they are in the same power as our questions. Our question now is doing all 3 to the power of 2. So we will try to compare. I will try to compare it to the original question first. So I will compare our original question before I get to this form. It is from this 4 plus 3x. So I will compare my original question 4 plus 3x to the power of 3 over 2. Is it can same as 5 to the power of 3 over 2? So we will find out the x value. The x value which is valid. So we see when it has same power, we can compare inside. We can compare the base here. It will become 4 plus 3x equals to 5. So the x equals to 1, 3x here equals to 1, x equals to 1 over 3. As long as we can get a value of x is valid. So we see, we check validity. Validity here, our x value we want to use for this expansion, it must in between -4 until 4 over 3. So this one, my x value is 1 over 3. So this value x is valid. I can use inside my expansion here. Okay, so then after we get our valid x, we will substitute our x equals to 1 over 3 to the left hand side and right hand side. So left hand side, just now, the value of x I take from this pattern. So actually this pattern and this pattern, they are same. This title of expansion and this title of expansion, they are equal to each other. But when you want to expand, just now I use this form of this binomial expansion to expand. So when I compare just now, I use 4 plus 3x. So I will use back this title at my left hand side. So at my left hand side, I use back 4 plus 3x to the power of 3 over 2. At the right hand side, I will take this expansion. So you substitute both sides. For x, we substitute x equals to 1 over 3. So maksudnya, okay, let us finish first. Maksudnya, title expansion kita asalnya adalah yang ini. Dia tak sesuai untuk pakai formula expansion. So, itulah kita tukar dia ke bentuk lain. So, dalam bentuk lain yang ada nilai 1 ni, maka kita boleh kembang. Kita boleh pakai formula kita untuk kembang. Bila kita ke konsep nak compare, nak cari nilai X tu, saya cubaan dengan kurungan yang pertama dulu. Kembangan yang pertama dulu. Bila saya cuba dengan sini, saya dapat nilai X yang valid. So, nilai X ni yang valid saya boleh masukkan kepada kembangan tersebut. So, belah kanan saya ada pilihan sama ada ini ataupun yang asal. So, kalau tadi saya compare guna yang ini, maka saya akan start dengan title ini. Tapi belah kanan mesti hanya satu je. Tinggal satu je. Inilah kembangan kita. So, belah kanan kita substitute kepada ekor-ekor kembangan ni. So, title yang kat sini kita depends. Kita tengok keadaan apa yang kita substitute. Bentuk ini ke bentuk yang tak standard ke ataupun bentuk yang standard. So, bentuk yang standard untuk tujuan saya nak kembang formula tadi. So, untuk soalan ni saya ambil bentuk yang tak standard tadi sebab nilai X saya datang daripada sini. Okay, so setara. So, tak kisah bentuk ini ataupun bentuk ni dekat pelaki ni mereka setara. Setara di sini. So, kita masukkan X sama dengan 1/3. Belah kiri, kita perlu buat satu-satu. Kita kena tunjuk satu-satu ni. So, ini adalah 5. 3/2. Straight away, we get the answer. So, this question is quite directly because when we substitute inside here, we simplify, we get 5. Straight away, we can get the answer. So, if we straight away can get to the answer, for the right hand side here, we will press calculator and make it to 3 decimal. When we come up to the answer already, we can rounding. Okay, we can round up straight away right off. So we straight away round off. We do the rounding. This will give you 11.180. So round off to 3 decimal place as the question asks you to do. At the end of the answer, we can do a double check. You can press your calculator straight away. Press this calculator 5 power of 3 over 2. So you can see what kind of decimal we get. You equals to 11.18033 something, right? So we can double check. This is how we find our 5 power of 3 over 2 using expansion. Using expansion, we come out to this decimal. So when you check your calculator, when you press this calculator, it is equal to our same decimal. So it can give us a confidence say that what we done in this expansion, they are correct. Okay, so we're going to see here what's the concept, important marks at here. First one, how we're going to compare to get a value of x which is valid. If you get a not valid, if you from this find your x which is not valid, then we'll compare again. Use another form. Maybe this form. Maybe this one, 1 plus 3x form. Try to compare until we get the valid x. Then only we have another concept here, which is substitute. We need to see you substitute left hand side and right hand side, yeah? Then only the final answer approximate to 5 power of 3 over 2.